Today I will be repotting this basil. I purchased it at Trader Joe's, and after watching video on basil and store-bought herbs, I thought I would give this a try. There are so many plants in this one pot, and right now mine is so very dry. So I have to hurry up and get this plant out of this one pot. And I have put together two here that has drainage holes, and these two pots do not have drainage holes. And so I have put in little containers like this that does have drainage holes, and this terracotta has a hole. But I just kind of wanted a little bit more decorative pot than just have this sitting around. So I am going to go get my potting mix, and I will be back to take this out of this small pot. As you can see, I am using Miracle Grow indoor potting mix, and I thought this would be good for this transplant. My plant is very dry, and I have a whole bunch of plants in this one pot, as you could see. So I'm gonna have to go through and take this apart. Here you see that I have taken it apart, and I still have more plants that I can divide. So I am just taking it apart very gently, and I have a lot of basil. I mean, if I go through here and get this out one by one, it will take me a very long time, but I'm gonna keep a lot of it together. But I will be taking out these plants very gently. I will try my best to do that. As you can see, the soil is very dry, and it's easy for me to just remove them. And I'm going to end up with a lot of basil. Okay, I have everything potted up. I also took the leggy plants and cut them down towards the next node. And that just means where the new plants were coming out of the side. I just cut that right there. And I did that for all of them because they were all leggy. Now you can tell, like here, this is the new node where the leaf or the basil leaf is coming out. I could have cut right up in there, and that should stimulate more growth. But I just left that like it is. And it is looking a little sad, and that's because they've just been transplanted. So it's going to take a minute for them to rebound, but we have nothing but time. It smells so good, the basil. So yeah, I am looking forward to seeing if this store-bought basil works as far as indoors, taking care of it indoors. Keeping my fingers crossed and toes crossed. And this is some of the leafy growth that I cut off. So I'm gonna have to put that either in some salad or something. It's not a lot, but it's enough to have a little taste of basil on something, and it smells so good. So I will keep you posted on how these little babies are coming along, and I have my little grow sign to help them along the way. And also, this is not a grow light, but I have used this light for my African violets, and they do very well here in this window. So I am hopeful that the basil will have no problems. Hey guys, I am going to share some progress of my basil. I'm so excited. In the kitchen with Eli and Kate. That is the YouTube channel that I watched to figure out how to keep basil from the store alive. Take a look. As you can see, everything is growing so nicely. I am so impressed. What I have been doing is, if I see any dead leaves, basil leaves, I will take those off. I will either use them or I'll get rid of it if it's not looking good. But like I say, everything is looking so good. From the beginning when I transplanted it, they were looking so sad. They weren't standing up straight, upright. And even down in here, there is a little bud growing. That is exciting. And I am just enjoying having basil in the kitchen. I tell you, I've killed so many of them, just bringing them home and expecting them to just work out in the pot that it came with, and it never worked out. But this has been a great experiment. So if you want basil in your kitchen, try this out for yourself. Also, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.